An empty basket. A perfect opportunity
for endless snacks.
to learn how to shop in English. Step by step. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we are at the local market. This is a great place to practice real-life English.
And a great place for smells. So many interesting smells.
That's true, Eddy. Our goal today is simple. We will learn how to shop. From greeting the staff to paying at the checkout. Are you ready? Let's begin.
My nose is ready.
The first step is always to be polite. When you enter a small shop, it's friendly to say hello. Like this. Hello, how are you?
A little kindness goes a long way.
Exactly. Now let's look at some fruit. Here we have some apples, bananas and oranges.
The bananas smell very sweet today.
To ask for something, the most useful phrase is, "Can I have, please?" It is polite and clear.
Please is a small word with big power.
Let's try it. Can I have 3 red apples, please? See, it's easy. Let's practice one more time. Can I have a bunch of bananas, please?
Yes, please, the sweet ones.
You can also point to what you want and say, "Can I have this one, please?" This is useful if you don't know the name.
A very useful trick for humans.
Now let's look at vegetables. We have carrots, tomatoes, and lettuce. Sometimes you buy vegetables by weight. You can use kilo or pound. For example, can I have half a kilo of tomatoes, please?
Tomatoes are not as exciting as cheese.
Patience, Eddy. We'll get to the cheese. Let's try one more for weight. Can I have 2 pounds of carrots, please? Remember to listen and repeat. This is great practice for shadowing.
Practice makes perfect. Or at least, it gets you cheese faster.
Okay, great job, everyone. We have our fruits and vegetables. Now let's move to the bakery section.
Ah, the smell of fresh bread. A truly wonderful smell.
Here we often need to ask more questions. For example, you can ask about the price. A simple way to ask is, "How much is this?" Let's imagine we are asking about this bread. "Excuse me, how much is this bread?"
A very important question. It is good to know the price.
You can also ask about freshness. This is very common at a bakery. You can say, "Is this fresh today?"
The answer should always be yes. No one wants old bread.
That is a good point, Eddy. Let's practice asking the question. Is this croissant fresh today? Good. Now it's your turn to repeat. Let's move on to the deli counter.
Now this is what I am talking about. Cheeses and meats.
I know you're excited, Eddy. Here we can ask more specific questions. For example, about the origin of a product. You can ask, where is this cheese from?
Is it from a happy cow? That is important to know.
That's a bit too specific. But asking for the country is very normal. Let's try. Excuse me, where is this ham from? Another great question is about taste. For example, is this cheese sharp or mild?
I vote for sharp. Always vote for sharp.
Sharp means it has a strong flavor. Mild means the flavor is gentle. This is excellent vocabulary for food. You can also ask if something is spicy. Let's practice that. Is this sausage spicy?
My tongue is sensitive. But my stomach is brave.
Remember, the key is to not be afraid. It's okay to ask questions. It shows you are interested.
Interested in getting the best snacks. A noble cause.
Okay, now for a very important moment.
The cheese moment.
Yes, the cheese moment. But let's imagine a situation. I want a specific kind of cheese, but I forgot the name in English.
A tragedy.
It's a common problem for learners. But don't worry, there is a solution. We call it the description strategy.
A smart human trick.
Instead of the name, you describe the item. You can talk about 3 things: appearance, texture, and taste. First, let's talk about appearance. You can describe its color and shape. For example, it's a white cheese. Or, it comes in a small round container.
You paint a picture with words.
Exactly, Eddy. Second is texture. Texture is how something feels. Is it soft or hard? Is it creamy or crumbly?
Creamy and soft. Those are my favorite words.
So you can say it's a very soft cheese. Finally, you can describe the taste. We already learned sharp and mild. You can also say if it is salty or how you use it. For example, it's good for salads.
It's good for putting in my mouth.
Okay, let's put it all together now. I will model the full sentence. Listen carefully. Hi, I'm looking for a cheese. I don't know the name. It's white and very soft. It comes in a plastic container. And it is a little salty. See, with that description, the shopkeeper can probably help you.
That sounds like feta cheese. I am an expert.
You might be right, Eddy. This is a powerful tool. Don't be afraid to use it.
Use it to get what you want, especially if what you want is cheese.
So far, we have learned many useful phrases. But knowing the words is only half the battle. Now we need to talk about flow.
Flow? Like a river?
Exactly, the flow of a conversation. A common mistake for learners is to sound a little robotic.
Beep boop. I want cheese. Beep.
Yes, exactly like that. Let me give you an example. A robotic way to ask for bread is, I want bread, how much? Okay, bye. The grammar is correct, but it doesn't feel very friendly.
It sounds like a command. Not a conversation?
To sound more natural, we can do two things. First, use softer phrases. Instead of I want, try I would like. Or even better, could I get?
Ah, so it's a polite question. Not a demand.
Precisely. The second thing is to add small talk. Start with a friendly greeting. Hi there, how are you today? You can also make a nice comment. For example, oh, that bread looks wonderful.
A conversation is like a dance. It needs rhythm, not just steps.
What a great way to put it, Eddy. So let's try the natural way now. Listen to the difference. Hi there. Oh, that bread looks amazing. Could I get one of those, please?
The first human sounded like a machine. The second sounded like a friend.
It's a small change in words, but a big change in feeling. This is a key part of fluency. It's not just about being correct. It's about being understood and liked.
People give better treats to friends. It is a simple truth.
So practice being friendly in your English. It will make a huge difference. Okay, our basket is full. We have practiced a lot of skills. Now it is time for the final step.
The checkout. The final gatekeeper.
That's one way to see it. This is where we put everything together. Our politeness, our questions, and our vocabulary. Let's approach the cashier.
The person between us and the treats.
First, we start with a friendly greeting. Hi, how's it going? Then, you can say something simple. Like, just these items for me today.
See? Friendly and natural. Not a robot.
After the cashier scans your items, you need to ask for the total. A good phrase is, how much does that come to? Let's practice. How much does that come to?
The moment of truth.
Now it's time to talk about payment. You can ask if they accept credit cards. The question is, do you take credit cards?
Ah, the magic plastic card. Humans trade it for food.
Another very common question now is, can I use contactless? This is for when you tap your card to pay. It's very fast and easy.
A quick tap, and the cheese is ours. A marvelous invention.
After you pay, the conversation is not over. The final words are very important. Always say thank you. You can say, thank you so much. And it is very polite to say, have a great day.
The last words are important. They are like a nice pat on the head.
The cashier will probably say, you too. And that's it. You have successfully completed your purchase.
And the groceries are officially ours. Mission accomplished.
Let's quickly review the checkout steps. Greet, ask for the total. Ask about payment and say thank you. It seems like a lot, but it becomes natural. And we are done. Our shopping trip is complete.
And the bags are full of treasure.
That's right. We started with an empty basket and an opportunity to learn. Today we learned so much. We learned basic phrases like, can I have, please? We learned how to ask specific questions
About price and freshness and cheese.
We also learned the description strategy, a powerful tool when you forget a word.
The paint a picture with words trick.
And finally, we learned about flow, how to sound natural and friendly. I know it can feel scary to speak a new language in public, but every time you practice, it gets easier. The most important step is to try.
And now it is time for my final thought. Eddy's insight: the heaviest thing you carry is not the groceries, but the fear of speaking. Today, you made that feeling lighter.
Thank you, Eddy. That was very wise. And thank you all for joining us today. We hope this lesson was helpful. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more slow English lessons. We have a question for you. What is one thing you would like to buy at a local market? Leave a comment below. We love reading your answers.
I would buy all the cheese.
Of course you would, Eddy. Until next time, take care. And keep practicing.
Bye-bye.